Hi, today we're going to be showing you how to troubleshoot an estate swing gate lock. Occasionally we get calls on the lock maybe misfiring or getting stuck in this particular position or not moving at all. The first thing you want to do is disconnect the two leads from the control board of the gate operator or whichever secondary device you may have it wired to. And you want to grab a 12-volt battery of any size, and you want to use this 12-volt battery in order to test the lock. Now let's say, for example, you touch these two leads to the 12-volt battery and the lock does not release, but you still see arcing. That means that the solenoid in the lock is still good. So then you point towards it being a lubrication issue. So a proper way to lubricate the lock is either with silicone or dry lubricant. And there's a big difference between when you want to use either the silicone or the dry lubricant. If you're in a dusty area or if the lock is mounted lower to the ground, you want to use dry lubricant in order to keep dirt from building up in the mechanical mechanism of the gate lock. If the lock is mounted up higher and you're not in an area where dust blows regularly, you want to use silicone. The thing that can happen is that debris builds up in these cams and the lock can get stuck and not release. So the proper way to lubricate it is to grab a small straw, and first we'll use the silicone as an example. You want to get the lock at a slight angle. You want to then start to spray the lubricant from the top and get it over the cams. And you want to just work it in there slightly with your hand, and you can see already that the lock is freeing up. Now you want to take the two leads, grab your 12-volt battery, and continuously touch these leads until you see the lock releasing regularly and consistently. And you can tell that the lock is getting in the correct position now because you can see that when we go ahead and put the leads to the 12-volt battery, that these cams are fully retracted, and this is enough space to clear the pin, and when it releases, to keep the pin and gate lock locked in place perfectly. And now we're going to show you how to lubricate the gate lock as if it was still on the gate. First thing you want to do is go ahead and get the gate in a fully open position and then disconnect the power to avoid any injury. Very important that you get the lubricant on the base of these cams here, and also to cover the cams as well. But the base is very important because that's where the pin is, and that's where the cam pivots back and forth on that pin. What happens is a lot of dust builds up inside the lock on that pin, and it makes it very hard for these cams to retract. So to avoid that, you want to go ahead and use dry graphite lube, because that is going to create a layer of graphite that will protect the cams from building up any dust or dirt or corrosion. So we're going to go ahead and give it a good coat. Now that we got these cams fully coated, you want to go ahead and just stick your finger in here, work that lubricant in for just a couple tries, and then let go, and you're finished. You can go ahead and operate your gate as normal.
Thank you for watching this video by WebDirect Brands and our partner stores. Please view the details on the screen to find more information about our products and where to buy them. Our product pages are filled with information to answer any questions you may have, and our customer service staff are standing by to assist you in your purchase. We hope you have found this video helpful, and be sure to visit our sites on the screen and in the description to view more of our useful products.